is fame? Thank you for that clarification. Hi, my name is Jude, and in a past life, I was the abominable snowman. Just as a little introduction to anyone who might be new, I write, star, direct, produce, write. Did I say right? I write, star, and direct in original comedy content on my social medias and have reached critical acclaim, such as
You're going places. Maybe hell.
And
I like whatever's wrong with you. Whatever it is, it's definitely undiagnosed.
So part of my account is that at the end of every video, I do this little outro song, and one of the lyrics in the end is,
Did you find that video humorous? Follow the funniest and famous person, Dudosaurus.
You get it. I say funniest unfamous person. Is that true? Probably not, but I thought it was a good jingle. And recently, I have been under a lot of fire from people claiming that my rising following does not permit me to use the word unfamous in my videos. And to that I say, no, I respectfully do not agree. Notice how whenever my hand gets closer to the camera, the entire room lights up? That's weird. Am I a witch? Yes. No. So to give you the full diagnostics so you can fully understand this situation, on TikTok, I have 153K. On YouTube, I have 53K. On Instagram, I have 35. I know what you're saying right now. You're saying, well, that's still a lot. That's still a lot of, people. And I agree. I love you all. But I personally do not think that that permits the title of famous, especially in the social media sphere. Imagine somebody with 35K on Instagram being rude because they're famous. I'm sorry, sir, but we are actually fully booked for tonight. Don't you know who I am? No. You mean you don't follow me on Instagram where everyone ever follows me? You trying to fame your way into getting a table? I have 35K on Instagram. There are Connor Story fan accounts with more followers than that. Mine is a Connor Story fan account. Listen, you have taste, but you're not going to be tasting anything here tonight. Leave. I think it would be crazy for anyone to be parading themselves around as a famous person whenever they're, just starting or they're just on the up and up. And also, if I was famous, could I do this? See, there's no paparazzi cameras clicking, no camera shuttering, no flash it's flashing. If I was famous, there would be a reporter climbing his way in my vents right now. I think we're good. Also, if I was famous, I would be convincing you to play a really bad mobile game right now. Which I would do if anyone asked. Morals in this economy?
I just made a joke about economy, but I don't know anything about economy. I only passed my economics class because my teacher biked off a mountain. That's true.
I'm not going to be famous until I get recognized in the superstore. If I am walking in my grocery and I do not get recognized, I am not famous. If I do not have trouble picking up my boxed cake mix, then what are we doing? Why am I under fire? Also, how could I be famous if I'm not even on Akinator yet? Yes, I tried. Me and Akinator tussled for a good 60 questions until he finally gave up and didn't know who I was. If Akinator doesn't know who I am, then I should not be hearing anyone. I think there are more qualifiers to what makes a person famous than a numerical amount of followers. And if there is a certain numerical amount, I am nowhere near it. When I think of influencers who are famous, I think of people in the millions like Brittany Broski, Haley Bailey, that pufferfish that ate that carrot. I'm just a guy that's making sketch comedy in his really, really dirty room. That fan doesn't work. And this is where I open it up to you, the viewer. Clock it, I see you. But really, what are the qualifiers for fame in your mind? Fame, I'm gonna live forever. Because I think it's more than just a numerical amount of followers. But if you disagree, let me know in the comments. Comment! Begging for comments. Oh, what if I asked you to like and subscribe while you're at it? Ooh! Until I can be proven otherwise, I genuinely do not consider myself famous. I think it would be crazy if I did. And until then, I'm gonna continue to do my outro the same way that I like to do it.
Did you find that video humorous? Follow the funniest and famous person, Dudosaurus.